What church do you attend? Um, I feel like I can't answer that. Like, well, okay. What I will say is that I go to a Lutheran church. I am a Lutheran, but I won't tell you the exact name. It might be like doxing or something. What are some bands or artists that inspired you? Oh, that's why. No fucking wonder. Okay. What are some bands or artists that inspired your music or made you start creating music? Probably like I want to say like Joyce Manor, Blink 182, Modern Baseball, Life Sucks, Tiger's Jaw. Did I already say that? Joyce Manor, Tiger's Jaw, Modern Baseball, Blink 182, Life Sucks. That's probably it, right? How did you come up with your name? I've got asked this like a few times, like in this Q&A, but it was because there was a there was a hyperpop artist named Parker, and it was spelled like P4RKR, and I was like, whoa, that's cool. And the actual name Heartbreaker, I just thought like it was supposed to be ironic because I was like a loser. I am a loser. So I was like, oh, wouldn't it be funny if I made a bunch of songs about being lonely? But like I called myself Heartbreaker. Like, whoa, that's like, it's like irony. It was like really stupid. But yeah, and then the way I spelt it, I stole it from somebody else. Shower or grower? I feel like I can't answer that. um, uh, um, I'd say grower. I'd say grower probably. Would you collab with Fred by Florida again? Probably, yeah. I mean, yeah, if he's down. Subscribe. Okay. I made a typo. Go fuck yourself. Make tutorials to your songs. I can try. I'm just lazy, but I'll do it. I think I should do it. It'd be fun. Be kind of something to do. How long did it take you to learn guitar? I started when I was like 12, and I didn't start like really uploading serious music till I was 15. So maybe like 2 years, 2.5 years. Why did you start making music? Well, to be frank, I was a bit of a loser. I was getting bullied in school. Bitches hated me. And I just wanted to like not be a dork anymore. And I thought that like if I played guitar, girls would like me and like people would stop making fun of me. It didn't work, obviously, but what song took you the longest to make? Honestly, like usually songs don't take very long. I think like the longest it'll take to finish a song is like maybe a day. Maybe sometimes a few days if I just kind of like pick and go or like stop and go or whatever. But I'll tell you, like, I don't think it's ever taken me like absurdly long to finish a song, but I will like start a song and then like get bored of the idea or just feel like I don't know what to do next with it, and then I'll like pick it back up again and like I don't know, like a few months down the line I'll like open the file and be like, well, that sounded cool, and then whatever. How much money have you made with all your songs? What's with the pocket watch, bro? I remember that NXP disavowed the Insulcore label and prefers E-Punk. Which one do you prefer? If you say E-Punk, you're just like a total fucking idiot. Like, you're just a retard. Like, Birdbath or Yaller Hornet? I don't know. Let me ask you a question. The singer from Foo Fighters or the drummer from Nirvana? Would you ever release a Christian-themed album or single? I have before, like singles, I should say. Not on my main, but I think I'll try to incorporate those elements more into my music. I feel like I kind of have to. But yeah, I would say I plan to. Maybe not like one that's like intrinsically like a Christian rock album, I guess. But well, I mean, I guess if I'm Christian, I'm making rock music. Isn't it like by proxy Christian rock? Or I mean, I don't know, because I feel like who's your biggest inspiration while first starting out? Probably like in terms of the scene, maybe like Hero, Neat, Soda Boy, Fried, Crust Socks. Do you think you'll ever make music videos? Yeah, I want to. I'm just kind of like chopped, so I feel like why are why and what are why because why is why. Yeah. When will new merch be out? Soon, man, soon. If there's one thing you could go back to change with your music, what would it be? Probably tell myself to fucking like use FL Studio when I was 15 instead of making everything in GarageBand Mobile like a fucking idiot. So that maybe all the songs didn't sound like shit. That GarageBand snare is so bad. It sounds like someone with Bell's palsy like clapping their hands. It's like really stupid. How much of your family knows about your music? Well, I tried to keep it hidden for like several years of my life. It was like my sibling who ended up like telling my mom about it. I forget how she found out, but she like ended up telling my mom, and it was like not good for me. So, how old am I? I'm 20 years old. I was born in 2005. What esports were you into? Like Smash Bros, Melee, Fortnite, Counter Strike, Brawlhalla, shit like that. Rocket League. I was on my high school had an esports team, and I was on like the Rocket League team for my high school. It was really embarrassing. What is your creative process when making music? What is your creative process when making lyrics? How do you even start? I'm really interested. I'll be honest with you, it's like I feel like some people are more like artistic with the way they write lyrics. They're kind of more like methodical, or like I would say like use more metaphors and analogies or whatever. Like kind of like more flowery, like poetic language, but all my stuff is kind of like very opaque. Like I'm just kind of talking. I think the easiest way for me to do it is that I just kind of start just singing about shit that's like I'm actually thinking about in real time, or it's like bothering me. Is the YouTube going to be exclusively for songs, or can we expect different content? There will be Heartbreaker Let's Plays happening. So be ready for that. Be ready for the Heartbreaker Let's Plays. Femboy vlog. What does that even mean? Like, what is that? Like, what does that even... if me and my gang pull up, what you better do? Get to running, I guess, right? What advice do you have for aspiring musicians? Just be yourself, you know, and don't be afraid to just blatantly steal from other people. Just kind of like, you know, listen to stuff that inspires you. Listen to like your favorite bands, your favorite artists, and just kind of rip what they're doing until you're good enough to write shit of your own. And that's just kind of how you should do it. And believe in yourself, you know, it's cringe, but really. Any new artists in the scene that you'd like to work with? Yeah, there's like this guy, Kosolis, or whatever, and Wenzel, but Kosolis is really good. I was just talking to him the other day. His music's great. You should check him out. How long do I plan to continue making music? Probably the rest of my life, honestly, or at least until I make enough money to stop. Fart, are you trans? Nearly rigged. No, I'm not trans. What mic do you got? It's like a Yeti, a fucking blue Yeti or some. I forget what it's called exactly. What do you eat and what do you drink? I eat pizza. I drink soda.
I drink soda. I eat pizza.
Oh God. Favorite current NBA player? Probably Luka Doncic or like Stephen Curry, but Luka Doncic is probably my favorite right now. Go Lakers. Go LA. How old were you when you met Fried and Neat, and were they role models before friends? I'd say like they were definitely like I definitely idolized them or like looked up to them before becoming friends with them, but I was like maybe 15 when I met them. And we became friends when I was like 16 or something, but we had been around each other since I was like 14, so I had known him for like a long time. What do you think of people making edits and fan art of your songs? I think it's cool. I want to see more of it. It's like one of the coolest parts about being like a musician or like any kind of, I guess, like, I don't know, like I don't know what to call it, but like you get like you see people make stuff like related to your stuff. It's cool. I don't know. What's the hardest thing about making music? I think sometimes it really is just kind of like you'll get this writer's block that just like or at least for me, maybe I just kind of get this writer's block that'll stop me from being able to write anything like good for like months at a time. How do you find creative inspiration to write music? Honestly, it's mostly just shit that's going on in my life, right? Like I know it sounds like cringe, but like if you're like really depressed, like you kind of have like an infinite well to write about, because it's just like that just kind of doesn't stop happening to you. So that's just kind of like something that I don't know, but like whether you're happy or sad or something's going on or blah 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 blah. Where are you from? Los Angeles, California, born and raised. You are girl? Question mark. No, am not. Am boy. All right, let's see if there's any more. Yeah, this is fucking stupid. I'm over it.